Right, hello everyone. I'm just going to try and do a quick unboxing video of this CamPark T86 trail camera, which you use for recording wildlife, either in your garden or in fields, forests, wherever you want to place them. They're basically cameras that you leave set up attached to a tree or a post, and they're automatically triggered by movement to record whatever's in front of them, basically. And they can also record at night in infrared, so brilliant if you want to work out what wildlife's in your area. So let's get to it. So this brand is CamPark. This is a brand I've never used before, and just to give you just to show you, I've been using Bushnell ones for years. Then I recently changed to another brand, just to try out a cheaper brand, called Victure, Victure. That's another brand, that's not the one I'm showing you there. And then, so this is going to be the third brand of trail cameras I've ever used. So as you can see, this one claims to have a Wi-Fi connection, waterproof, which means you can leave even the Bushnell, you can leave them outside and water doesn't get inside them, water doesn't damage them, so brilliant, especially if you live in England. Trigger speed, that's how quickly it'll start recording once it's detected something, so the faster that is, the better, because sometimes you end up looking through the videos your camera's taken and there's nothing on there. It's because whatever's been detected has moved out of shot by the time the trigger's gone off, so that's a good speed. 20 megapixels, now that's for photography, that's the photo quality, that is good. I'll show you the side of the box. So as you can see, they reckon it can operate at minus 20 degrees, I don't believe that, minus 20 degrees to plus 60 degrees C, so it can work when it's really cold or really hot. I doubt I'll ever get to test those. The hottest it ever gets where I live in Cambridge, England, is close to 40 degrees C. But anyway, I will test it in different conditions and I will keep note of what happens. So back of the box, shows some more information. So you can set different qualities of photography level. So if you don't want to record in the highest quality pictures, you can lower it to 8 megapixel or 5 megapixel. That's so that more stuff fits on SD cards that you put into it. And hold on, I'll just show you. I've just bought a load of SD cards, so I can actually show you what I'm talking about. An SD card is something like this, tiny little flat device you put inside the camera, and that's where all the videos and photos get recorded to. The specific one I'm going to try in this camera is this Sandisk Ultra SDXC. That's the type of card. So the 10 is class 10. There's different classes. So a lower class like class 5, class 6, they can't record video as quickly. This one says it records at 120. No, that's the read speed. That's not the record speed. Read speed, it can read at 120 megabytes a second. Don't know what the record speed is. And as you can see, 64 gigabytes, that's the amount of data this card can hold. That should be plenty. That should hold hundreds of videos that are 1 minute long. But you need something that can have some capacity, because it depends. You might leave a camera set up out in the woods for say a week or so you don't want the card to run out. So go for a higher capacity card. 64 gigs should be enough for most people. If that does turn out to be not enough for you, then go for a bigger size, 128 gigabytes or whatever. Obviously the price will go up. These are about £13.99 on Amazon at the moment in February 2021. £13.99 for one of these cards. Okay, so that's the type of card. So let's just show you again rest of the box. And they say it's got a 20 meter range. And just to give you an example, the other cameras I use, normally you want to set them up so that whatever you're trying to record is at least 2 meters away from the camera, or else it's too close. And to get something at 20 meters, I struggle to see you're going to get something good, because these are not zoom lenses. You can't zoom in on whatever you're recording. It's a fixed lens, so you imagine you're trying to record something that's 20 meters away on a normal camera. It's not going to look particularly big. And especially if you're talking about IR, infrared, I mean, yes, I'm sure you can detect something at 20 meters away, but it's not going to be in amazing quality, I wouldn't have thought. But time will tell. I don't want to write this off before I've even used it, but just to warn you. Now, This says it is 1296p. Now, this one here I'm using here is 1080p. And what that means is that's how many lines of information there are on the video. So the more lines, the higher the quality. So this is above 1080p quality, as you can see. You can also set it at 720p and 480p. 480p is normal standard definition television. 720p is classed as high definition. 1080p counts as high full HD. So this is above full HD, but it's not yet at 4K quality, which is 2160p. Anyway, just so you know, so this is better than full HD. 940 nanometer infrared. I believe the higher the number, the better the quality of these infrared no glow LEDs. I'll show you what they look like when I've taken it out of the box. And as you can see again, they're saying up to 20 meter trigger distance. So, right, let's get to it. Let's open the box and take out what's in it. Be good if I could do that without dropping my camcorder. So, I'm just going to take everything out of there. It's easier for me to get everything out of the box. Right, so I've just quickly taken what's in the box out. You're left with the box that looks like that. I'm just going to take that cardboard out just in case there's anything hidden underneath. Sometimes people do package things in weird ways and you forget to take something out. So let's just pull that inner bit out. Comes out. Yes, then there is stuff underneath it. So I bet you there's a lot of people that do end up throwing away stuff that they shouldn't have due to the weird way they package things. So underneath that inner cardboard box, that's just come flying out. That's the USB cable, so you can connect it to your computer. USB cable. And also underneath that box was this. This is the strap for tying the camera to a tree. Now obviously these cameras, if a human being sees them, could steal them. So you might want to invest in some kind of cable that you can lock if you don't want to risk losing your camera. In your back garden it should be alright, but other than that. So this is just a basic strap. Okay, right, so let's get that out of the way. Let's look at the main unit first. So here it is. I can see there's plastic covers on the lens. Let's just pull that off. So remember to remove these or you're going to end up with weird colour pictures. So take the stickers that are there to protect the lenses. One on each of these I can see. Let's quickly take them off. You can just about get them off with your fingers. A bit sticky. Alright, so take those three off. There. Take that off. That's where the LED lights are behind this one. So take that off there as well. Right. Now, so behind this section here, that's where the no glow infrared LED lights are. So they're like, think of them as like tiny little light bulbs. I think there's something like over 30 in this particular camera. I'll look at the instructions and see how many exactly there are. And no glow means that basically when this is on and it's putting out infrared light, you shouldn't be able to see a glow. You shouldn't be able to see the reddish looking light. Sometimes if for a human being, if you put your eye, say a centimetre or two from there and keep moving this at an angle at night in the pitch black, you might just be able to get a little bit of a glow. But basically it means this should be pretty hidden to human beings seeing it and wildlife, so it won't scare them off. So that's the camera lens there. That's what would be looking at the wildlife. I presume those two little dots to the side of it are the sensors to cause the camera to go off. I'll have to have a look because they're all different designs. Anyway, underneath you've got a threaded screw bit there, so you can attach this to a tripod if you want to. There is, looks like battery information. Says 6 volts. Okay, so in theory, is that a little window you can open up? Let's have a look. Yeah, there's a little rubbery flap there. You can lift that up. There you go. So you can plug this in to a power supply. They don't supply any cables for that. That's something you're going to have to figure out yourself if you want to run it off electricity. I'm going to use batteries. So on the side, like most designs, you just got a couple of these little clasps. You can just undo those. Aha, okay. So once you've opened that, there's a little card with information. So telling you, put a memory card in, format the memory card. Yeah, and they say tear off all the protective films on the infrared lens, PIR sensors. So PIR sensors must be these three here. So what are those two little things next to that then? What are those tiny things? I'll have to work that out later. So you need to format the memory card, blah blah blah. Here's the settings, here's the buttons to go through, the menu to set it up. You will have to set it up, obviously. You can't just put batteries in and leave it. You're going to have to set the time and date, and do you want it to record video or photos, etc, etc. So you'll have to read your instructions. And you've got a simple switch to switch it on and off. Okay, now what's this thing here? You've got a little pull cord. God, it's so tiny I can hardly even grasp it. So what happens then? What's that for? Pull that, and this bit comes out. That's where your batteries go. So how many does this take? So it takes AA batteries, LR6 size, 1.6 volt if possible. Let's have a quick count. How many do we take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're going to need 8 AA batteries. I'd recommend you go for something like the Panasonic Loops. They're good quality and can be recharged a couple of thousand times. Okay, so that's what the unit looks like, and obviously the strap they've given you goes through those two bars at the back there, and then you strap that to a tree in whichever angle you want it. So that's the unit, and let's just compare it to a Bushnell one I've got already. You can see smaller than the Bushnell device, but should still be adequate. And to give you exact information so you can compare it, this is the Bushnell 119440 model. Okay, the Bushnell one, they cost me between £250 and £270 each. These ones here are on Amazon for about £70, £80 they've just gone up to. And if you look on eBay, you can get them for a little bit less. So it's cheaper to buy these on eBay at the moment than Amazon even. So there you go, just done you another favour. Also in the box you've got a little plate so you can fix. Let me just take that out there, hold on. You've got a bag with these bits in here. You've got a little plate so you can fix, screw it to a tree or a post, and then attach the trail camera to this. Let's get this out of there. Let's take it out of all the bags. Right, so little metal plate like that, so you can put that on a say a fence post like that, and then you've got this to attach to the bottom of the trail camera. And how many screws? 1, 2, 3 screws and the 3 plugs. Now what else have I got? I've also got an eBay dear valuable customer blah blah blah. I won't film that, but I got that came with mine. So something from eBay, the eBay seller I should say. Before you start guide, and that's in German I presume. So you got that, and then you got your instruction manual in paper. Thank God there's an instruction manual. Let's just have a quick look. So different languages: FR French, DE German. What's that saying? No, it's still DE, DE, EE, EN English. So let's see how many pages English is in. English goes up to page 37. 38 pages of English instructions. Don't worry, you're not going to have to read all of this. It shouldn't be too difficult to set it up. I'll just give you a quick idea of what sort of instructions you get. So you've got some diagrams. It looks to be pretty thorough actually. Blimey. I'll film the contents. So I'm not going to film it. All those instructions. So that's your contents. Yeah, that's it, that's everything. So that's all the contents you've got. So read through the instructions, put the batteries in, put a memory card in, set it up, and then go use it. And I will film stuff and put them onto my YouTube account. Let me just show you quickly. Let me get back to my YouTube account. Give me a second, folks. So I am Aviation Videos and Wildlife Full HD. Obviously you're on that site at the moment. I'm just going to show you what to do. So once you're on my site, youtube.com, awesome Full HD videos, and then click on videos and you'll be seeing the latest videos I've uploaded. You can see stuff that I filmed with other cameras. At the end of a video, if I just click on that one, if I filmed it in Bushnell, you get a little orange logo down the bottom saying Bushnell. So that's something that's filmed on this type of trap. Go back, let's find something filmed on a different camera trap. And if I filmed anything on the Victure camera trap, at the end of the title of a video, there'll be just the letter V. V stands for Victure, that's a different brand. Okay. And I will compare them. I'll compare the quality. I should hope it's going to be slightly better quality than this Victure trail camera. I doubt the one I've just bought. I doubt this CamPark. Well, in theory it should be better quality than this, but time will tell. And as you can see, with the Bushnell one, they also give you a different lens you can attach if you want to film things in close-up. That is something they don't give you with the CamPark. CamPark is just whatever lens they put on there. So there are differences. So 250 odd quid for something like the Bushnell. These, as I said, look on eBay, you probably get them for about £70 at the moment. They're about 80 quid on Amazon for exactly the same model. So shop around. Hope that's useful to you. And as I said, I will, once I've filmed some stuff on this particular brand of camera, I will put them on my YouTube account and you'll be able to look for yourself and see what I've managed to catch. Hedgehogs and foxes and stuff like that. But so far that looks pretty nice. I will give it a go and hopefully get some good wildlife on it. If you've got any questions, leave me a question on this video. Questions or comments, please do. And I presume those bits there, that's where you could attach a cable through to lock this to a tree or something. Because these do get stolen if you leave them in wherever. If it's not on your own land, obviously make sure you only leave these on your own land. Don't film anywhere you're not allowed to. But anyway, there you go. Film wildlife on these. You can also use these for home security. You can leave these set up, filming towards your own house and garden, etc., your shed, your garage, and hopefully catch a burglar or a thief on them. So I think this type of product's a brilliant idea. As I said, I've never used this brand before. This is going to be a first for me. So there you go. CamPark T86 trail camera. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.